Chris Smooth is waiting on a new. Chris Smooth is waiting on a new.
Don't you hate Quickscopers in Black Ops 3? At least on the multiplayer. I absolutely abhor those Quickscopers online. In a private match I wouldn't mind, but just in this in general, it makes the experience less exciting. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Black Ops 3. It's okay. I mean, the storyline didn't really make sense, but it's an okay game. The online has its ups and downs, just like any game. But in my professional honesty of gaming, I would have to say that Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 are the better Call of Duties ever in this franchise. Some of you might disagree with me, but for me, they're the best Call of Duties. As a matter of fact, I was playing Modern Warfare 2 earlier, and it was probably the first time I'd done it in over 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4 years. And I was getting some good games. I mean, I was level 1. By the end of the day, I was level 10. Or not the end of the day, but at least the end of my my gaming of Modern Warfare 2. I was level 10, which is pretty impressive for me as a person. And I think in one of these matches I got 30 to 12. And I never usually get 30 to 12, especially on team deathmatch. I'm always dying. And I think because I mean, I've never really been a good Call of Duty player. I'm always bad at aiming. I just haven't been a good Call of Duty player in general. I just couldn't play the game sometimes because it was just, I mean, back when Call of Duty came out, it was too difficult for me to even understand half the time. And, you know, I would rage quit. I would rage quit like a baby. Because, of course, I wasn't getting enough kills as my friends. I've never had a nuke on Modern Warfare 2. I've never had a Moab on Modern Warfare 3. I've never had a nuke at all. And that just pretty much proves how bad I am at the game. But like I said, I was getting 30 to 12, and this was something that was rare for me. I never usually got 30 and 12. And bearing in mind, I hadn't been on it in years. And I thought, what has happened? You know? What happened during that time? Did my body just suddenly say, or my mind, I should just say, oh, start rushing, it's a strategy now. I'd been playing Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3 for the last 3 years. Half the time I didn't even play them, but I'd been playing those, and you know, they're none of the 3 that have been produced are great at all. The online is terrible. I have to admit that the campaign did interest me a little bit in Advanced Warfare, and maybe a little bit in Ghosts as well, because it was quite a storyline. But the online was just terrible. And in my own in my own truth, I have to say that I'm glad that Infinity Ward didn't continue Ghosts at all, because it was one of the worst of their games. It was something that did intrigue me. I did want to know what happened afterwards, but I don't really want another Ghost game, because it's way too, I mean, this is way too complicated to even understand for some people, but it was just too... The graphics were terrible. And I mean terrible. Like, they were just too advanced. It was too HD. I couldn't get a grip with the graphics. They were too much like Battlefield. And because it was too much like Battlefield, it just didn't... I couldn't concentrate. It made it look too cartoonish. I mean, if you go back over that game, it looks cartoonish. I mean, some of you in the comments section will agree with me there. It looks cartoonish, doesn't it? So, when I try and play that game, I can't play it because it's too cartoonish. It looks like something I would see on TV. And like I said, I was getting hundreds of kills. You know, I was doing so well. I think I was in among the top 10 of my games. And some of these people that were in the games, they were higher prestige. They were prestige 10, prestige 6, prestige 5. And I was absolutely shocked at that because it just made me think about how good I'd gotten at Call of Duty over the years, but it made me think then that these people were completely terrible. They couldn't play the game right, if that if it makes any sense or any consolation. And the game, as I was going over not Black Ops 3, as I was going over Modern Warfare 2, I was loving it. I was loving the game because I hadn't played in such a long time and I'd forgotten what I was missing out on. Why did I switch to the PlayStation 4 where everything just went to HD cartoon? Why did I do that? To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I got the PS4, but for Ghosts and for Advanced Warfare and for Black Ops 3, why did I get these games? To be honest, I don't even know myself. I was willing to give them a try, but they're just too different from the original Call of Duty games. And because they're too different, they don't feel like Call of Duty. Call of Duty to me is Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 1. Those are... That's a sign of a good Call of Duty game. A good storyline in the campaign, good online graphics, and some good weapons as well, and some good maps. I mean, look at these maps. They're ugly. They're ugly as... Well, they're the ugliest I've ever seen. And, I mean, I can't fault Treyarch for making them this way, but they are just terrible. They're completely... They look like kids' drawings to me. And it just makes me think how bad they got at making Call of Duty games, or how good I got at playing Modern Warfare 2. Either way, the situation is that they made Call of Duty something it isn't anymore because of what they did with the game. And look at this. Look at this. Oh. Look at this. I'm about to get a new kill. I'm waiting on a noob. I was waiting on a noob. I was waiting on a noob. You know I wait on those noobs, don't you? You know I wait on those noobs. The noob tubes. Oh. You see, I rarely play this game. I'm only level 16. And, you know, like I said, it's a really bad game for me. I haven't played it a lot. But I have to say, I mean, if this next Call of Duty doesn't impress me, I'm gonna leave the Call of Duty franchise after Infinite Warfare. I'm not gonna play on those games after that. if they've got remastered versions of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, I will definitely get those. But for the future of the Call of Duty franchise, I will leave them. I've been told Infinite Warfare is a really good game with some good, gameplay, some really good campaign, and I had a look at Modern Warfare Remastered, and I think it's a really good game. It looks really good, and I really can't fault it, because the game itself makes me feel nostalgic. It makes me feel like I'm actually playing a real Call of Duty game. And I think that's what makes a good Call of Duty game. Good Call of Duty quality game. And look at this, I'm about to get... Can I get the shock plot cheese? Can I get this shock plot cheese? Can I get the last kills? Oh, there's 3. There's 4! Haha! The last 2 kills. Haha! Tell me what you think in the comments section about the new Call of Duty games.
Try something different this time, but it still didn't work.